Let the music fade as I welcome you to another edition of my sports reports. My name is Marshal Manlove from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware. Happy Saturday. It is January 15th, and this will be another milestone segment. Not that this is a milestone segment, but this segment is about milestones. I've been gathering them from around the country. A couple people have submitted some to me, which is what we encourage everybody to do. If you have some sort of statistical milestone that you would like to have us present here on the show, please send that name, picture, and milestone to us at mysportsreports@gmail.com. And while these are heavily concentrated on high school sports, we're not limiting this to high school sports. It could be college sports, smaller colleges. The bigger colleges, the Division I schools get plenty of attention. This is supposed to be more for people who don't get that amount of attention. But since college sports, even at Division I level, are still amateur in nature, we can talk about them. But also adult amateur sports. People don't stop competing in sports just because their high school, college, or even pro sports days are over. And we'd like to encourage people to compete at a healthy level as they're adults. It keeps them healthy physically, mentally. And competition is always a good thing. So if you are somebody who is competing in a league of some sort, and if you reached some sort of milestone, you can send that to us as well. I was thinking the other day about people who have bowled perfect games. I might just do a segment about people who have bowled perfect games recently. I think that would be cool because that's pretty amazing. For somebody who has never broken the 200-point mark in a bowling game, perfect game, absolutely amazing. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of mental strength to do all that. So why not mention it? So I will. Maybe I'll do that later today. We shall see. Who am I, you ask? If you've never seen this before, well, I've got to do this backwards like I'm here. I'm Marshal Manlove. I host the show. That's it. My main line of work, though, is as a comedic stage hypnotist. I travel all around the country performing a stage hypnosis show. I do them at parties, celebrations, corporate events, weddings even, all sorts of kind of occasions I do this. I've done these shows from New York City to Las Vegas, internationally as well. Great time. And one of the reasons that I started this particular sports show is because I did one for quite some time in my home state of Delaware. And back at the end of September, I just kind of got fed up with some things. I'm fed up with the negativity. I've been fed up with the negativity for a long time, but it just really got to a point for me that I want to contribute something of a positive nature to anyone who happens to catch on here, watch, hear, whatever. And I'm not going to reach millions of people. I know this because I don't do stuff that's negative or controversial or dance around naked. Those are the people who get all the views, all the attention. That's not what I'm doing. Just want to talk about positive things, happy things, keeps myself sane here. And if it only serves to keep me and some of the close people who are closer to me in my life sane, then so be it. Then the job is done. So my website is marshalmanlove.com. You can find out all about my show there, including the fact that I wrote a book about the subject. Stage hypnosis methods, myths, and memories. And also, I am a real estate agent, licensed in Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. If you would like to move to or from these three states, primarily around the southeastern Pennsylvania region, all of Delaware, parts of Maryland. I can help you out there. If you're here looking to move someplace else, I can help you someplace else too. My company's very large. I'm associated with Berkshire Hathaway, Fox and Roach. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Fox and Roach is the local franchisee, so I'll help you out there. And my website's marshalmanlove.foxroach.com. And I know that since I've been talking about my websites, my comedy hypnosis page, and my real estate page, people have already tuned out. Sorry about that. But that's why I'm doing it also, because the brother's got to eat. That's right. Drink coffee. Coffee's getting expensive. It's like 50% higher than it was just 2 years ago. So, help me out. Throw me a bone. Book a comedy hypnosis show. So we're just labeling these milestone segments numerically in order. Does that make sense? I think so. This is segment 5. Segments 1 through 4 are on our other sites, all the channels that you can see at the beginning of this video. Let's move on. Right? Let's go to New Jersey first, where Justine Prasad recorded her 1,000th career point as Red Bank Catholic beat Rumson Fairhaven. Justine is headed toward the University of Tennessee, and she finished with a game-high 28 points in this contest. We'll stay in New Jersey, where Scott Mahoney earned his 400th coaching victory when his Pompton Lakes team took a 45-36 win over New Milford in Pompton Lakes. This is a wrestling program, and Mahoney has been with this program for 26 years. And he led the Cardinals to a bunch of winning seasons. Obviously, look at that face, man. He looks like a wrestling coach. Their first ever New Jersey SIAA sanctioned title in 2015. Another coaching milestone on the East Coast of the country in Pennsylvania. Derry High School girls basketball coach Gene Brisbane reached a milestone Thursday night, not this past Thursday, Thursday before, at Burrell High School. He has now won 400 career victories in 26 years of coaching female teams in basketball, 350 at the high school level. Brisbane's in his third season at Derry. He helped coach the Hempfield girls for 20 years and won 327 games with them. He had 50 wins as the head coach at Westmoreland County Community College. Staying in Pennsylvania, this is Peyton List, who had 25 points and surpassed the 1,000-point mark for her career, leading Beaver High School to a 50-26 victory over Quaker Valley. Now we'll head over to Ohio, where Bo Myers from Malone College scored his 1,000th career point against Ohio Dominican College. And that particular game was noteworthy also because their head coach, Casey Kaufman, recorded his 100th career coaching victory for the Pioneers. Let's head out to the Midwest, to Nebraska, where Centennial High School's Jacob Bargan scored his 1,000th career point and a 40-26 win against Sutton High School. He did so despite missing part of a season due to injury. Actually, I believe that was half the season, if I remember that correctly. Back to the East Coast. Here's an interesting milestone. Cardinal Spellman's head boys basketball coach and soccer coach recorded his 1,000th combined career coaching victory at the school. He's accumulated 576 wins on the basketball court and another 424 on the soccer pitch. He's a 2015 Massachusetts Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame inductee. He's also won 3 state championships, with 2 of them coming in basketball, including the most recent one in 2014. Go down south to Florida, where Cameron Bullock from East River High School in Orlando scored her 1,000th career point in December for the Falcons. She's headed to Aurora University in Illinois. Another college milestone set this time in Iowa by Drake University's Roman Penn. He scored his 1,000th career point in an 86-75 win over Illinois State. In Missouri, Schuyler County High School's McKinley Aishleman scored her That's not her. Hang on. That's her. Here we go. This is Schuyler County's McKinley Aishleman. She scored her 1,000th career point in a 71-30 win over Atlanta High School. This is New York. Henninger High School's Tahias Scott reached the 1,000-point milestone in a game against Baldwinsville High School. And that's what we have for you today. 11 minutes deep, 12 minutes deep. Yeah, so if you have something like this, just send the name, the picture, the accomplishment, and a little anecdote to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. We're happy to announce that for you. And that's even if you've had it announced someplace else, because maybe someplace else, the people that listen and watch this haven't seen it. So you can reach the 5 or 6 people who regularly watch this particular broadcast. All right. I think I've done my duty for today. I'm going to do a little bit more research, look into finding out how many people have bowled perfect games recently, get some pictures, and we'll talk about them. I like that idea. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Marshal Manlove. Now, I'm gone. Yeah. Happy Saturday.